Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be reviewing a palette that I was so excited to get, and that I actually, it didn't take that long to get here. It took, I want to say, about 3 days, and keep this in mind, it was international shipping, so it wasn't like here in the States. So I really liked that starting off. It got here pretty quick, so I was happy about that. I don't know, well, you guys should know, and if you don't know, I'm not the type of person to be like super hyped about a brand new palette that is coming out. I'm not the type to be like, oh my god, a new palette, I need to get it. But this palette in particular, I was so excited because, for one, I really admire the artist that created it. I've never heard of that brand that she worked with, but I'm pretty sure it's because it's like not in this, or it's like in the, I believe she's in the UK. So I'm pretty sure there it might be like a known brand. I don't know. But I decided to get it because, like I said, I really do admire her as an artist. She's amazing at what she does. I just wish I was like at her level. Like, she's just bomb. Second, I love working with color, and this palette is color, and I love it. So this is my type of palette. Like, I just want to say, when I saw it, I was like taken back a little because it just looks so pretty, and it just looks prettier in person. So as you guys know, she has been working on this palette. She's been posting a lot on Instagram. She's been saying that she's been using this palette for quite a while now, testing it out on her models, doing, working with the palette. And she finally released it. I actually signed up for the pre-sale, so I was able to get it during pre-sale, and I think total came out to like $63, including shipping and everything. So I think it was $63. I don't think I've ever paid this much for a palette. I told myself that it was if it was above like 65, I wasn't gonna get it. Luckily, it was like $2 below my limit. The brand is called BPerfect Cosmetics, and the palette itself is called the Carnival Palette, and this is what she looks like. Isn't she like the most, it just, I don't know, it screams artistry, it screams color, and this is what the back of the palette looks like. It's a hardcover. It doesn't feel cheap, okay? It feels expensive. It's a little heavy. And then it has her name here in the front. Let me read to you guys what it says in the back. It says that it has 17 matte shades, 7 high pigment shimmers, and 2 highlight shimmers. And you can see them, the highlighters right here. And these are the colors inside. Let me go ahead and open it for you guys so you guys can see. Ta! Yes, she's gorgeous. All of it is like what I want in a palette. Plus it has highlights in here, like, yes. I also wanted you guys to see that it comes with a mirror. It's a pretty good size mirror, and then it also comes with the names down below, the actual shades, which I really appreciate. And then again, it has her name across the palette. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a few colors for you guys, just so you guys can see what the color payoff is actually, or what it actually looks like. I'm gonna swatch some shades on my hand. I'm gonna do some mattes and some shimmers. For the shimmers, I'm gonna do one swatch with the glitter primer from NYX, and then the other one I'm gonna do it without any primer, just so you guys can see the difference, or to see if you actually need a primer for the shimmers. Let's go ahead and swatch this pink one. I've been looking at it, and it feels really soft. First off, let's also do this orange one right here. By the way, it was funky and lit. And that one, let's do another matte. How about this one right here? And why not one of these mustardy ones? Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on the hand. Okay, let's do, oh, you guys saw that? I just barely tapped it by accident. Okay, let's try to do, oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this other one right here. Yes, come through. Okay. I, okay. Okay. These colors, okay, they're really bright. Let's try this gold one, Queenie. Okay, she feels really soft. Recharge. Oh, they feel so soft. And this one right here. This one. I'm sorry, you guys, I suck at doing these things. Sorry if you can't really see it like really well. I suck at doing these. How about I do them right here? Maybe it'll be easier. I have some primer right here. I'm gonna just do this. Shades. This one is Queenie. I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, let me do more because it's really small, so I'm gonna do it bigger. See, I'm gonna do Hustle. I'm just gonna do it and then I'll show you guys because I feel like it's probably easier. Hustle, and then this is Hush. Do it bigger. Breezy, and then Recharge. Bigger. This is what the shimmers actually look like. Maybe I should have done the shimmers here in the first place. Let me do some shimmers, the same colors right here on this side without the primer. I mean, I actually don't think you even need the primer. They feel really buttery overall. I couldn't fit all of them, but look, they look pretty pretty similar, huh? Like you could see in these blue ones right here. They look the same. So I don't think you're gonna be needing any primer for the shimmers, but we'll see how it performs on the eyes, because sometimes it just feels and performs different on the eyes than on swatches. So let's go ahead and see what look we come up with. I don't know if I want to actually like recreate a look of hers or if I want to do my own, but I was thinking I kind of leaning towards doing my own just because I want to kind of use some of the color. Just some of these colors are just calling my name. I'm going to take, I think, see, I really like this pink one and this one, but then these mustardy shades are also like, and this one, and the blues. I think I'm just gonna play with some of the colors. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I'm just gonna take this one, Keen. I just want to show you guys how much. I mean, it's not bad really. It's really nothing. You guys have seen how many times I've dipped my brush in there, or maybe you can't see, but it was into this one right here, and there's really not much fallout on there. See, yeah, there's really not much. So hopefully it's not focusing on the palette and it's focusing on me. Okay, so this yellow mustardy shade, I am gonna say I thought it was gonna be a lot more vibrant, kind of like what it looks like on here. I don't know. I'm not yet blending. I'm just packing it on. I opted to use this mirror because I felt like it was focusing on the palette and not on myself. So That's what the yellow looks like. Just blending the outer edges of this. Alright guys, I don't know what happened, but my camera decided to not film while I was doing these colors right here. I picked up some of this shade right here, Lit, and then something else that I didn't want you guys to miss was this color right here. This color, Rowdy, I just dipped my brush a little bit in it and you can see there was quite some fallout, but I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. A lot of these palettes do have a lot of fallout and it's pretty understandable, but I do want you guys to see how much fallout there is. Tap it so you guys can see how much fallout there is. See that? That's a lot. Hopefully the other colors are not like that, but we'll see. I'm gonna add some a little bit more just so it could have a little bit more depth in it. Go over these colors right here. I'm kind of just tapping the color on. I also mentioned that the yellow, this color right here, Keen, I feel like it did end up showing up a little bit more vibrant on when I swatched it rather than how it looks on the eyes. But overall, I mean, I really like how the color looks. Now I'm gonna cut my crease and then I'll be back when I'm ready to put some color on the lid. Okay guys, so I'm thinking of putting some of the blue shades on the lid, and I'm thinking of either doing Sky, which is right here, or Mint, and then some of the Breezy shade right on top. Go ahead and do Sky. I'm gonna pick that up with a little flatter brush. Okay, this one has very little to no fallout. I want you guys to see this. You see, there's barely anything there compared to that Rowdy shade. Oh my Lord, with the T. Wow, okay. You guys, I love blue shades, but I love when they actually look like what they look like in the palette. And this color, it looks like what it looks like in the palette. And like I said, it has very little to no fallout, so that is a plus. Kind of just tapping it lightly. I wanted to kind of blend, but not really, into the rest of the cut. I just want it to be like really light. What if I add some of that mint shade right above that? This is the shade right here, Mint. Let's see. Okay. There's also very little to no. I'm doing this motion, like tapping into it, just so I know if there's gonna be any fallout. See, very little to none. Love. All right, I'm gonna put some of this right above that. I'm gonna get some more of that sky shade and blend it in a little bit better. we're gonna do Mood. Again, I'm gonna tap right into it and then I'll show you guys the amount of fallout. Okay. I do want to mention most of what's on there is from what comes off of the brush when I tap it. I didn't really tap my brush with the other ones, but it's still nothing compared to that other one. See, this time I didn't tap my brush. It's just that. I mean, there's still fallout, but like I said, all palettes have fallout. And I'm just going to apply some to this part right here. Okay, so this shade, it's obviously just like a really dark midnight shade. I'm going to try to bring it up a little bit under that flick right there. Oops. I'm going to add more. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did the rest of my face along with my brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my eyes. I'm still trying to decide what color I want to do on the bottom. Like I said, I do want to show you guys how a lot of these colors perform. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do either a purple or like one of the burgundy shades. Let me go ahead and show you. Either this wasted shade right here or maybe this pink, or maybe this shade right here, Guilty. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with Guilty, and I'll probably add some of the hot pink, just a little bit. I'm gonna take this shade right here, Guilty, and on camera it looks a little bit more pink than what it is. It's actually a little bit, oh my lord, yes. This is pigmented for sure. Okay. Living. I love this color. I've been wanting a color like this forever. Like I said, on camera it's showing a little bit more pink than what it really is. It's a little bit more like a magenta, purpley pink. I don't know, it's really pretty. Now I'm gonna place some of the brighter pink shade on the inner part, and it's gonna be this shade right here, Bunky. I am gonna say this pink shade and the shade I applied before look very similar. I don't know if it's because I brought in that color a little bit too far in. Maybe I should have done like this much. They do look a little similar. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on and some lashes, and I will be right back to put on some highlight and show you guys what that looks like. Alright guys, we're almost pretty much done. I went ahead and put some lashes on like I said. Now I'm going to put a highlight on my inner corner, which I cannot go without. We're going to be doing this shade right here, Moony. It's like a really shimmery with white with like some gold reflects in it. It's really hard to see on camera, I'm sure. It's just like a shimmery white gold, and that's what I'm going to be putting on the inner corner. A little more. We're going to see how the highlights in the palette perform. One of them is called Saint and the other is Sinner. I don't know how I dug my nail in it, so now it's got a big, you know, but let's see how these highlights perform. As I was swatching them for you guys, Saint feels a little bit soft. Actually, no, Sinner feels softer than Saint. That's when I was doing it, but let me see. Yeah, I mean, they feel pretty similar, but definitely Sinner is a little bit more buttery than the Saint shade. This one is a more brown golden tone. This one is like a soft peachy golden. I swatched them for you right here, but let me do it again right here. You can't really see. I'm like a terrible swatcher. Maybe the lights. I'm gonna take the Saint shade and we'll see how that one looks. It definitely goes on with a pink tint. It definitely has a pink hint to it. Let me try. This one definitely is brighter. But I like how they both look combined. Yeah, this one's really bright. You can definitely see that. Yep. Alright, so determining whether this palette is worth it or not. Did I like it? Did I not like it? What I liked, what I didn't like about it. I did like it. I kind of already knew I was gonna, I mean, not that I knew, but I felt like this palette was really gonna be a great palette just because, like I said, the artist that's behind it. So the colors are really, really pigmented. Some of them, as you guys saw, had some fallout as expected. A lot of palettes actually do have fallout. It's rare to actually find a palette that has no fallout at all. So that's, I mean, that's kind of, it's whatever to me. I think for what it's worth, you are really getting your money's worth because there are 24 shades in here, 17 matte shades and 7 high pigment shimmers and 2 highlighters slash shimmers. And I love this highlight. It's really bright. I love my highlight to be really, really bright. And this one did it. I also like that the other highlight, it's like a little pink shimmer shade to it. So I really like that. I like both of them combined. I really like how the colors show. I like the fact that the colors were really easy to work with. They blended really easily. It didn't take a lot of work for me to actually pack on the color. Same with the shimmer, same with the highlight. And yeah, I'm gonna continue using this palette, see how the rest of the colors perform. But as far as the ones that I used, I really like this palette as well as the highlighter. I like the fact that they're both a little bit different. My camera keeps cutting me off. I'm so sorry if the review is a little bit weird. This is my first review, so I hope you guys hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see any more reviews, let me know and I'll gladly do them for you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.